Hey, this is Matt once again. What about the end of the video? There's another paid request, this time for Yule. And first off, I want to apologize for all the background noise and stuff. Yeah, it's too hot here. Got some AC fan stuff going on. Among other stuff. But thank you once again, Yule, for the paid request. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, reviews, re-reviews, whatever it may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both things are down below in the info box. Now, sadly, this is I don't even know how long this review will be, because sadly, I don't really have much to mention about this film. It's called First Option from 1996. Now, this is a prequel to a film called Final Option, and it's from the director of Fist of Legend, which is a pretty good Jet Li film. And it stars Michael Wong, who, he's not the best actor in the movie, and it does this weird thing where he will randomly speak from Cantonese to English, and like there'll be times where everybody else is talking Cantonese but he's talking and speaking English, or he'll go from Cantonese to English, English to Cantonese, back and forth. I don't know why that is, because the only other people that speak English is, there's like one or two other like Americans, but nobody. It was just a very weird thing. I don't know what the reason for that is. Now, Michael Wong, I recognize him. He was in the Jean-Claude Van Damme film Knockoff. He was one of the cops, the detectives, who had a couple action scenes where it's like he's avoiding getting shot or getting blown up or things of that nature. So I thought he looked familiar. And the film, I guess the best way to put it, I would say it's a lesser version of SWAT. I actually like SWAT a lot more. SWAT, I mean, it was a TV show. Later it became a movie around 2003 or so it was after this, and that's actually a film I remember not minding. Colin Farrell, Samuel Jackson, I think Jeremy Renner was in it, Michelle Rodriguez. I remember that being a pretty decent movie, SWAT. But this is about the SDU, which is like a task force. Pretty much teams up with custom agents and a custom cop. You know, Michael Wong likes to play by his own rules, likes to drink a lot, but at the same time, is trying to be, I guess, more realistic in its action, where it's the whole team together and they're trying to do tactical. So it doesn't have that much action. There's maybe 3 action set pieces. And like I said, it's nothing big bombastic. It's nothing like a John Woo film or, again, a Jet Li, Jackie Chan film. Like I said, it's trying to, if you're into an action film that's trying to be more tactical, maybe this would be more your bread and butter. But I just thought, I get what it's trying to do, but the action scenes just don't come off that exciting or that thrilling compared to a lot of Hong Kong action movies. Whether it be Hard Boiled, Bullet in the Head, or it's Bullet. I always forget, it's Bullet in the Head or to the Head. The John Woo film. I always forget which is Bullet to the Head, Bullet in the Head. I think Bullet in the Head. Anyway, there's a lot of other films out there that, action or otherwise, Hong Kong or American wise, that I would rather watch over than this. It didn't make me mad or anything. I just thought the story was pretty dull and boring. There's really nothing you know much about Michael Wong's character. He's a very generic character. Like I said, the actor's not the best. The lady who's the custom cop, take her or leave her. I was indifferent. I can appreciate doing a film where you're trying to use more of a tactical edge and everyone's as a group, but it just wasn't, the way it was filmed, it just wasn't that exciting. Well, I thought even SWAT later on, whether because the budget they had or whatever, just felt a bit more interesting, trying to be a bit more tactical. And the script is pretty dull and generic. They're going after drug smugglers. There's an American friend of Michael Wong, and you find out he's part of the bad guys. And there's literally a. I don't know if he was quoting Yoda. Let me put it this way. The very end of the film, Michael Wong literally says, seduced by the dark side, he was. Verbatim, that's what he says. Seduced by the dark side, he was. I'm like, why are you stealing a line from Yoda? Like, if they made it that his character was a movie buff when he wasn't a cop and he likes watching movies, or they made him like a Star Wars buff, that would actually be kind of cool, kind of fun, kind of interesting quirk of his character, and that would maybe work. But just out of the blue, he quotes Yoda. Seduced by the dark side, he was. That just, where did that come from? So, I don't even know what else to talk about. Like I said, the script, there's inner workings of the department. Will internal affairs be or be not infused into this? What's going on? Like I said, there's a bit of an opening action piece. And then there's a bit where then this warehouse and goes into the woods nearby, and there's a guy with charges that blows some stuff up. Then the finale is a bit more in the woods, the jungle area. And it just, again, just not that exciting. You don't really get fight scenes. It's more just SWAT, tactical, take them down quickly. But, I mean, there's other films I've seen that do that better, and more exciting or more thrilling. This one, again, is just a very generic, in one ear, out the other, forgettable affair. Like I said, the actors don't really shine. The action scenes don't really shine. You really get much of no fight scenes. Even the villain, spoiler, the villain doesn't really get much of a comeuppance. Because the villain is just... Number one, he's a poor actor. Like the way he talks very much like this. Hello there. How are you doing? You cannot do this. This could make us a lot of money. Are you serious? Like, I don't know why they thought. I've even seen some reviews go, oh, this American actors, they're better than normal. What? This guy's talking like, I don't know, he's Dilbert or something from a cartoon or something. Like, how's it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to another statue. Like, I don't know where I got the name Dilbert. I don't know who that is. He just seems like a guy whose name would be Dilbert. I don't know. Nothing against anyone who's Dilbert out there. Maybe that rooster's name is Dilbert. He got offended. Sorry. Sorry. I'll eat you later. Did some fucking Popeye's chicken in this motherfucker. But, like, it's not even come up. It's pretty much got the gun on him, says some words, shoots the guy in the leg. He's arrested. I get it. It's trying to be a bit more realistic and not bombastic. But just not that fun, not that exciting, not that thrilling, not that memorable. Not that much to talk about. Not that much to say. For the director of Fist of Legend, you're expecting a bit more. I mean, Michael Wong was a knockoff, and knockoff, I would say, is better than this. I can watch knockoff. There's issues with that film. It's very silly. But you know what? It's still much more quirky and fun and exciting than this. I'm still in that era where there's some doubles for Van Damme because, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme cannot remember a damn thing about that movie because he did so much drugs. Like, he doesn't even remember making that film. And it's not like one of my top 10 favorite Van Damme films, not by far. But Knockoff, being a bit Van Damme film and just how weird it is and how quirky, and I said, there's some energy-filled action sequences I can enjoy. It's not nearly as boring as this. This was just very dull and boring. Again, made me just go Made me want to rewatch SWAT with Colin Farrell, honestly. Or the fucking Delta Force or something. So, hey, if you see the trailer and you really, really want to see it, be my guest. This one just felt, it left not much of an impression. And sorry to Yule. If you like the film, that's cool. Feel free to write down your opinion on the film and what you got out of it. That it just didn't really do anything for me. But that's just my opinion. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.